Hey guys, it's Ilona Monique and I'm here to do my trash or product reviews of the things that I've used up. So in here are all the things that I've used up for the last few months, and I wanted to go over them with you, let you know what I liked, what I didn't like, and what I would run from. So let's get started with hair, since that's the thing I've been focusing on the most. Let me organize this a little. For oils, I was cutting my castor oil, and here is one of the bottles of the products that I was using, which is from Jamaican Mango and Live, and it's the black castor oil. And the reason why I was cutting it was because it says pure Jamaican black castor oil and it's really thick. So I was cutting with other products, but then something just told me to instead of just reading the front of the bottle, to actually read the ingredients. And this one has castor oil seed, but it also has carrot oil and grapeseed oil. And I was like, okay, this is already being cut. But this is what I have, 2 bottles of the same brand before I started to read it, because the front it just says pure Jamaican black castor oil, and you can see that. The products that I was cutting it with was shea butter oil, and I have a carrot oil one in here as well. And then I was using this to clean my makeup brushes. I do a combination of oil and liquid detergent, and so I was using tea tree oil to clean my makeup brushes. Tea tree oil is antibacterial, antifungal. So when you mix the, I think Palmolive, whatever liquid detergent I was using at the time, and equal parts detergent and oil, it would get my brushes clean. And I knew that the oil was making sure that I didn't have any bacteria or anything inside of the brushes. So I went through 2 of these, and I wouldn't say half, I'd say like a third of whatever the oil, not the oil, whatever the soap was. I have a lot of packets. So I did try Hair One, which was supposed to be a dupe for when it was nice. I have really thick hair when I was natural, and this one packet, which is supposed to be a 2-use package, would be good for 1 use because my hair was so thick, and I felt like it didn't do anything different that my shampoos would do. So I won't be purchasing that again. But I did purchase 2 different types. I had this one is the sweet almond oil, and the other one is jojoba. And the next pack is ORS olive oils. This is what I have 3 more of these. I really love this, and I will repurchase. In fact, I'm thinking about going ahead and just buying the bottle versus just getting the full packets. But these are really great for deep conditioning. I don't deep condition every single time I wash my hair. I'm starting to take that route, but right now I deep condition every other wash, and I love how my hair feels with this. It's moisturized, it's soft. I love the way the texture is when it was natural and while it's chemically processed. So I definitely will continue to purchase this. This product was in my BoxyCharm, and it's Cool Way leave-in treatment. And for my natural hair, I love that it gave it a little slip. I have very kinky, coily hair, so using this helped me to be able to detangle my hair, and I use it mostly for detangling. And I combine this one with, this is Shield. You can't really, because I've worn off all the wording of it, but which is really weird because this is for frizz control, sunburn shield, hair color, and texture protection. I thought it was weird that I had an SPF, and I never thought about putting an SPF in my hair. But when I combined this and this, it gave my hair, my natural hair, a great slip, so I could detangle it, and then I would be able to do 2-strand twists or whatever twist that I was doing for that time to do my hair. I did have to spray it several different times, you know, to cover the whole hair, but I liked it. And if it wasn't so expensive, I would definitely purchase it again. But I love the fact that it came from a BoxyCharm, so I was able to try it. This is something else that came in my BoxyCharm. It's Living Proof Style Lab. It's a style extender. When I would wear my hair, my natural hair, in different styles, I would use this to try to extend it. Didn't see a difference. I don't know if it's made for textured hair. Maybe now that it's chemically processed, it might work for me. But with my textured hair, when I was natural, no, I didn't see the point of it. It didn't do anything. And then I have finally used up my, which I don't use a lot of hairspray, but it's Oil of Morocco. It's a hairspray. I love the way it smelled. It gave a medium hold. I don't like holds that are so hard that, because I feel like it's going to break my hair if it's a really hard hold. So I like something that has a soft or a medium hold. This has a medium hold and it has keratin in it, so it's supposed to be good for your hair. Had a really nice scent. I liked it. I don't really spray hairspray in my hair, so I don't go out and actively buy it. I've got 2 more hairsprays, but this one I liked. That is it for my hair care. Now I'm going to go with the body and then we'll do the makeup. So I used up the Equate Cocoa Butter Lotion. I just feel like living in Texas and having dry winters and hot summers, you always need something on your legs or on your skin. And so I love this Equate. It's just as like good as the Vaseline version. Definitely would repurchase this, and I do have another one in the wing. I have so many of these from Bed Bath & Beyond. Every year my sisters get me a complete set, and I never really use the body mist. You can see I have a little left, but I finally made a conscious effort to use this every single day, and I finally was able to use this. I got 4 more to go. But I like the scent Amber Blush. It's a nice soft floral scent, but they don't last very long. It's probably good for 2 or 3 hours, and then after that you don't smell it. Mary Kay Hydrating Lotion. This I absolutely loved. I got this as a gift for doing the breast cancer event. And that was sponsored by Mary Kay. Love this. I love the few other Mary Kay products that I touch every once in a while, but this I actually would repurchase. I know the price of it. It's still so worth it. During the winter when we did get the temperature dropped really, really low, and I get really dry skin in the winter. This made my dry skin go away. So I really love this, and I would definitely repurchase this. This was inside of my BoxyCharm. It's Perrive, and I use this as my daily facial moisturizer during the winter. I liked it. It has hydro milk, and having oily skin, I was thinking, okay, I probably need to put a moisturizer on my skin in the winter, even though I am oily, and I liked it. It didn't leave my skin like an oily feel. It didn't leave it, I didn't notice any more active breakouts. So my skin didn't react negatively to it. I liked it. I don't think I would purchase it specifically to get this, but it was nice to have. And then, let's see, I have a sample pack and another item from, this one is actually from Glossy Box. It was from their French box. And this is Crabtree and Eve La Source. It was a hand cream. I have so many hand creams, but I like the scent of it. It was really rich, kept my skin from drying out. Can you see a theme here? I'm using all the things, I'm showing you guys all the things I had during the winter. This was also in the French Glossy Box, and this was a eye cream. It's supposed to, I don't remember the specifics exactly, but it's by Redmick, and it's supposed to reduce puffiness underneath the eye as well as any wrinkles or creases. I used it for what, 3 months, because a little goes a long way. They were like the size of a pinhead. I use a little bit more than a pinhead because I'm like, what pins have different heads. So, but I liked it. This sucker is almost $70, and I know that you're supposed to put money into your skin care because that's where you're gonna see it the most. But whew, $70 for this? I don't think so. I did like it, but I'm not gonna spend $70. And then I have it was a 1-day use for the Olay Regenerist. I really did like it, and this is actually on my shopping list to purchase because it was a great moisturizer. I loved the light scent. I didn't have any bad reactions to it, but I could only use it for the sample for 2 days. But the 2 days that I did have it, I really liked the effect that it got on my skin. And then the last thing inside of my trash box or bin is makeup products. So let's go through the sample packs that I did. I tried a sample of the Lancome Tint Idole and 450 Suede Neutral. This one was the one recommended by Sephora. First of all, neutral is not my skin tone. I kept telling her I think I have yellow undertone. She kept saying, no, you have neutral. I do not have neutral, because when I put this on, it looked it wasn't complimentary. It did not flatter my skin tone in any shape, form, or fashion. In fact, I did not like the way I looked at all when I used this, and I had enough to go for 4 days. So I want to try the Lancome Tinted Dull, but I think instead of getting the neutral, I might get the warm where it has a little yellow undertone into it. The next one is the Bite Agave Lip Mask. I got a sample pack of this. Loved it. I actually went and purchased this. I use it on my lips. The Bite Agave Lip Mask, it's thick as all get out, but if you have creasing on your lips or you like wearing matte lipsticks like I do, you're definitely going to have to try it because it is amazing. The fact that I sang that tells you how good it is. Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer 1. This was the sample pack that I did. After trying this, I was like, that's it. I have to go buy the full size. I not only purchased the mattifying primer, but I also purchased the pore filling primers. Love, love, love those. The next primer that I want to talk to you guys about is from Makeup Forever. This is the hydrating primer, and it's from One Step. It's the same as the other two that I purchased. I have oily skin, so the hydrating primer was like counterintuitive. It was like, what, you know, this isn't gonna work. You already have oily skin. Putting an hydrating primer on is not gonna work, and I was right. But I wanted to use it and try it up since it came in one of my Sephora boxes. And if you have dry skin or you have dry patches, I think you might like the hydrating primer. But if you have combination skin leaning towards oily skin, you're not gonna like this because I felt like I was more shiny than normal. Let me just put it that way. So I finally used up the L'Oreal Infallible Pro setting spray. I didn't see a huge difference with this. The only thing I can tell you that it was really great with was when I would powder my face, and I hated that little powdery look. This would take it away. Can I say for 100% that this made my makeup last longer? No. So the only thing I can say 100% is that it took away the powdery look. But I can't tell you, yes, it made my makeup last longer. Yes, it primed my face before. No, e.l.f. does the same thing. It takes away the powdery look. And this size sample is $13. So I would not recommend anyone purchasing this if you're trying to use it to mattify your face, if you're trying to use it to make your makeup stay longer, because I can't tell you that it did that. But if you love to powder your face and you want to get rid of that powdery look, yeah, this is good. But I'd recommend the e.l.f. Mist and Set for $1 or the other one that's $3 and get the same results. But I do love a lot of L'Oreal products. That's just not one of them. For foundations, I went through 3. The first one of many is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. And this one is in 111 Soft Sable. I love this so much. I repurchased it. I have it inside on my everyday makeup counter. Definitely feel like this gives you medium plus. I don't believe that there is sheer, medium, and full. I believe that there are some categories between them. This takes you past medium coverage, not quite full, but it can get you there before it starts to look kind of cakey. But this sucker gives you a great semi-matte look. So if you're the type of person who doesn't want all the way matte, but you don't want it to be like that, what is this, dewy look? Can't do the dewy look. This is something that you're gonna like, and it reminds me of several high-end foundations that I've tried. I just can't think of the name of them right now, but I think that if you give it a try, you're definitely gonna like it. The color selections is amazing. It does go several different shades. For my area, if I want to go anything deeper, I do have to buy it online, but they do have deeper shades. I finally used up my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo. I was actually started mixing it with other foundations, and this is number 71 Deep. This sucker is full coverage all the way, but you turn Oopa Loopa orange in a heartbeat. And I love that it's full coverage. I love that it's water resistant. I could go to the gym, I could sweat, I could pat it off. Some would come on the towel, but the majority of it was still on my face. Loved everything about it, but the fact that it turned orange. I ended up mixing it with a lot of my Maybelline, the foundations that were too light for me. And when it turned orange, those would kind of counteract it. If they ever fix the formula so that it doesn't turn orange on me, I would purchase this again in a heartbeat. I love Kat Von D, but this is one thing I just can't, no. My other two foundations, this is the Superstay Better Skin, the one that I was telling you with the Kat Von D. I love the fact that they're starting to put a pump on it. And this one is Coconut. So this is the deeper shade. I would mix it with a few of the lighter ones. This one is slightly below medium coverage. It's past sheer, it's medium, and depending on how dark your hyperpigmentations are, you may have to color correct or conceal, but this is nowhere near full coverage. I did like that it gave my skin a realistic look. I don't know how else to say it. It didn't look like I had makeup on when I did a 1 or 2 pumps on it. You could still see the skin, my hyperpigmentations, but it wasn't so bad that I was self-conscious about it. And it was like, okay, I couldn't really tell that I had makeup on. It just looked like I had like faded hyperpigmentation marks. So I would definitely recommend this for someone who does not have a lot of acne scars. But if you have a lot of scars, you're not going to like the coverage level, and the amount that you'd have to put on to cover it would make you a little more self-conscious because you're going to be coming towards cake face. The formula is good. The pump is good. It has salicylic acid, so it's going to help you with your acne. It has so many good things. It's just the coverage and the shade range are what is hindering it, in my opinion, because I have to mix the deeper shade with a slightly less deeper shade to get a skin tone that matches me. And so that's the reason why I wouldn't be purchasing again. I'm good at mixing foundations, but I don't need to become a mixologist just to find a foundation when L'Oreal has one that fits me to a T. And mixing and matching different shades to find something for me, I'm not about that life anymore. If I will do it to use up the ones that I have, but if I can purchase one that already has the coverage I want plus the shade range I want, why would I buy 2 other ones when I can get one that does it? And then my last foundation is from MAC Match Masters. I am 7.5. I really like this. I know some people don't like MAC foundations. I didn't have a problem with it. Didn't use it every single day. From this one, I would probably use it once a week, twice a week maybe, but it blended in with my skin tone. The days or during the winter when I was lighter, it was fine. During the summer when I was deeper, it was fine, because the theory behind this one is that it can shift and adjust to your skin tone. I think, you know, if you're good at color concealing, you don't have to worry about that. I would definitely repurchase this. I had no acne breakouts. I don't remember any severe acne breakouts. I just used it up and I wanted to try something that was a little less expensive, but I definitely liked it. And we're in the home stretch. For powders, I have used up the BH Studio Pro powder, and this is $2.40. At first, when I first got this powder, I was like, yes, I love this. It's amazing. And then as you kept using it and then trying other powders, you're like, okay, it's good. It's not as amazing as I thought it was, but I like it. I did get my sister to try it and she loves it. The thing is, if you are between shades, it is hard to match your skin tone. But once you get it on your shade, it's a pretty nice powder. This is the one where I was going through the L'Oreal Fix Spray the most because it gave me a powder face. I mean, like, I would put it on my skin, and I have oily skin, so that says something if the oily girl is saying she has to spray her face to get rid of the powdery look. Once it was gone, it looked beautiful. But if I waited for my natural oils to come through and settle the powder, it would transfer on to other people, onto my clothes and things like that. So that's something to take into consideration. Would I purchase it again? Yes. Now that I know how it works and how to handle it, I would. But I'm hoping that I can find another powder that I don't have to do all those workings to get it to look good on me. LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in orange. This is my color corrector. This is my ride or die buddy. All my hyperpigmentation. When I have those foundations that are sheer that didn't get to what I wanted it to cover, I would put this on first, and it took a medium, so medium foundation, and it got me to where I needed to go. Put that powder on top of it, and boom, I was good. This does last pretty long. It's what you put on top of it that determines how long it's gonna last. And so I have repurchased 2 more of these because I love it, and color correction is my thing, especially if I'm going out someplace and I don't want to worry about my hyperpigmentation marks seeping through. Can you tell what my issue is? Everyone kept talking about Seche Vivre and how amazing it is for your nails, but halfway through it gets clunked up. So when I was at Sally's, I saw that they had this for $3. No, I'm sorry, correction, it was $2. And I thought, okay, I'll get this. It can't, you know, I'll go through this really quick. This little thing, halfway through it got thick as all get out. It got clunky thick. I loved it, but I don't see the point of paying for a top coat that's going to get goopy. A top coat that's going to get goopy halfway through it. But it's really nice. The last thing that I want to talk to you about is my YSL mascara. This one I received from influencer to try. I loved it. Will I say that it beats all the other mascaras that I've ever tried? No. I do think that my Better Than Sex mascara is better than this one, but the price of this, and because you know YSL is a really high-end brand, I'm actually going to frame this, and I thought it'd be a really cute artwork, so I could frame this and maybe put like some of my lashes, the false lashes that I have in it. But I liked it. Would I spend $36, $40 for another tube of mascara that I can only use for 2-3 months and then I have to throw it away? No. I have purchased several smaller versions of the Tarte and the Better Than Sex in those because I can use those up, and I'm paying $10, $12 for them. I can bring myself to spend that. But $36 for a mascara, unless this sucker makes my lashes long and voluptuous, I'm not going to spend that kind of money. But I did enjoy using it. I love the idea that I had a high-end mascara and I didn't have to pay for it. But I definitely would not purchase this again just for $36 a mascara. But if they want to give me another one, I will use it. So that's it, guys. Those are all the products I used over the winter season. I have a few other things that I'm finishing up for right now. And I wanted to get this out because it was starting to pile up. And this way I can put the other products in my little bin. So let me know if you have any questions about any of the products that I used, or if you have any recommendations. If there's anything that I talked about that you want some information on, hit me down below and I will get back to you. Thank you again for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Always know that you're blessed and loved, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.